Some of the most common causes for project delays, what you see very often is changes in project scope. So we also call it project creep. It means that you actually want to do more than what was actually in the original scope. So therefore, it's always important to make sure there is a proper change management process that will help you really stick to the original project scope. Another factor that often happens, especially if projects are longer, is resources become unavailable. It could be both on your internal side or from the vendor side. That could cause delays as well. Handover needs to be done, or it might even be a challenge to find a valuable alternative. What also causes project delays is if it's not set up from the beginning properly. So you might be too ambitious with your project timeline, your timeline was not planned properly, so therefore as well, take sufficient time to plan your project upfront. Make sure again that your business case, your budget and your timeline are really realistic. Therefore as well, what can happen more is that also external or internal resources don't deliver on time. It's really important that you put in a proper project governance, track what needs to be delivered by when, and immediately take action when that's not the case. It could be from your external vendor. They might have delays, they might not exactly know what to do, but also very often it also happens on the internal side. So don't put that under the carpet, but take action there as well when internally you're not delivering on time. Very often project delays also occur just because of miscommunication. Different stakeholders, it could be your vendor, internal team, or within your own organization between internal teams, communication is not properly done or not effective. So people expect somebody to do something who is not aware that they should do something. So therefore again, put in place a proper governance. And then of course what can happen as well is unpredictable external changes. It could be you make an acquisition, there might be a divestment, or something like COVID hits us. Not always you can do much about it, but always be prepared that these things can happen, and then assess how it impacts your project. Will it cause a delay? How will you absorb such things in the project? And so on. So these are some of the most common causes for project delays.